Wolverine, the betting lines have you as the underdog in this matchup. Does that upset you at all, considering everything that you've done in the sport?
No, I've been the underdog for every one of them so far, so let's just continue to make somebody money.
Are there any additional nerves going into this fight?
No, I mean, I'm a little frustrated, but as far as nerves or nervous, no.
Where does that frustration come from?
All the, all the bad talking. Um, yeah, I don't like it.
What's your honest thoughts on Austin Turpin?
My honest thoughts is he does something that this sport needs. I mean, every sport needs that villain type guy. The problem is it's just the wrong guy to do it to right now.
There was quite a bit of laughter during the face-off from you. Did Austin do something in particular that made you, giggle?
Yeah, he told me to look him in his eyes. So I looked him in his eyes, didn't break eye contact, and just smiled at him the whole time.
The light heavyweight is incredibly deep. Through and through. You're the first, champion to to win a title in two different divisions. Is this kind of your home? Is this where you want to stay at light heavy?
Yeah, 205 is great. I started out in heavyweight, but I was at the bottom of the class. When I cut there to go against AJ, it was a tough cut, but this time it was real easy, and I didn't have to lose much weight. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna be.
There was a new rule change. I think a few new rule changes since the last time. Have you changed up how you're training or changed up any strategy?
No, I mean, unlike Turpin, I don't make mistakes. I've never been called for a foul or anything else, so I'm just going to keep on doing what I do.
Can you talk to me a little bit more about that face-off? Because, there was a lot of sounds and, emotion coming from him. What were you thinking during that?
I was just smiling at him the whole time because he thinks I'm intimidated just because I'm quiet. So I was just giving him a smile to let him know I'm here, and I didn't break eye contact. Usually I don't like looking somebody in the eye. I just look away, but I just wanted him to know I'm here.
I was wondering, there's obviously some bias about slapping first. Some people think that it's an automatic win. Other people think that, it's not. If you watch, we know it's not. Do you think, though, that as a champion that you should be given that honor, that should just be a rule that all champions slap first?
I think so, personally. The challenger, I mean, that's just what he is. He's challenging. He's got to prove that he can take the hit in order to give one. So I think it should be champions go first, but they do it by coin toss, and I'm 0-4 in coin tosses. So, I mean, obviously it's not who goes first wins. So
Would you change your strategy if you got to slap first?
no, I mean, I like going second personally, but I don't mind going first, but I wouldn't change it up any. I mean, I got a job to do. It's what they pay me to do, to go out there and win, so that's where I'm going to keep it.
Ron, Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press. Power Slap 1, I sort of did a scene-setting article. I know I had interviewed you after you won the title. What I came to learn was the Polynesian culture and the background and how long they've been doing it. You've been doing it since 2019. You come a long way from – you grew up a long way from islands, right, in
Yes,
Hawaii.
sir.
But when you done your research and looked at the videos and watched and studied – on your own, how have you seen the Polynesian culture really help and grow this sport and the support, whether you're going up against the poly and they're cheering against you, or when you're in their coaching or catching, whatever it may be, the support is pretty great. How have you seen and felt the energy that they bring?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, like, even when the Crazy Hawaiian wasn't competing in the first one, I mean, he had, Russell and all of them guys. They had a bunch of guys there, a bunch of family. I mean, it's huge how many the Islanders actually come out and how many actually support this sport. And I don't see it slowing down anytime soon.
I forgot I had a question. This is a silly one. A couple of us drove by Apex and saw you maybe look like you were gardening. What were you doing out there?
I was talking on the phone, they wouldn't let me go get my rental car yet. So I was just calling to make sure they were still holding on to it. Yeah, I was just no, I was trying to stay in the shade.
Hey, Ron, how's it going?
Pretty good, bud.
You're often really quiet on there on the stage. You're telling me you're looking into his eyes, but did you happen to take in his shirt?
I didn't. Everybody asked me what I thought of his shirt, and I missed it.
It was a picture of you, and it has his slogan for your name, and he was brandishing that shirt. I was just wondering what you thought on that.
Uh, it don't bother me none. I mean, he'll find out tomorrow, just like a lot of people in the past have. So I'll slow that train down, and he'll have to work his way back up to me again.
You're as OG as it comes when it comes to slap fighting. The video game came out. Not only were you in it, but your face was pretty much the cover there. What was your initial reaction when you saw that?
It was pretty cool. I downloaded and played it. I hated that I was easily knockoutable. I mean, I ain't been knocked out yet, but it was still pretty neat. And then they had like a little purchase package for the boots and stuff, so that was pretty cool to see.
So you're saying your character needs a buff in the game?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've only been knocked down once. I ain't been knocked out yet, but I think I knocked myself out in the second round. So,
Thank you so much for your time, Ron. Good luck tomorrow.
hey, thank you, bud.